The Daily Purge live from Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. Houston. One step closer, something like that. I forget who sang that. I think it was George Strait. I'm not sure. Just reminded me of that song when I came here. Yeah, I flew in yesterday from Budapest to Munich to Newark to Houston. And I got to tell you what, it was an epic journey. I was so blown away by the experiences I had. And it just showed me that just way of thinking that I'm going through now is really making a change, and in life in general, and in satisfaction in general. And I've been doing a lot of soul searching and working a lot on myself and working a lot on my mindset and trying to simplify life and see what the real root of it all is and what the source of everything is. And I got to tell you, it's shocking. It's shocking to see that I've figured out three things that life is about, and the only three things that we really need in life to get by. And you can challenge me on this if you can find a situation. Matter of fact, I'd love you to find a situation where this is not applicable, what I'm about to tell you. And finding those situations where it's not applicable would require a little bit of thought, a little bit of pondering on your side, because I think and I believe that what I'm about to tell you is going to simplify life in general if we can keep the consciousness on the level of awareness to see what's actually happening. And so since I'm in America, this is a weird time for everybody, I know. But so there's three things that life requires. Receive what's out there that's coming to you. Like, receive it. Don't push it away. Don't look for it. Don't fight for it. Receive means letting it come, right? So you receive what's coming to you, right? What you're offered, what you're brought to you. Receive it. Then you decide what you want to do with that. You want to keep it. You want to roll with it. You want to try it. You don't want to try it. You want to, move forward. You don't want to move forward, whatever it is. So you decide, right? Make a decision. And number three is you let go. Let go of the things that don't serve you. Let go of the thing that you don't decide upon. Let go of the things that are plaguing you from the past and from the future. Let completely go. So receive, decide, let go. All right. So let's take an example. Relationship. Receive the messages from your partner, right? Good or bad, receive them, ponder them, let go of what you think you should know and what you think you have to know and what you think that should be happening or not be happening and all these different things. Let go of that completely, right? And then decide, how will I move forward? Will I move forward powerfully for me in my power, or will I move forward weakly and weak and suffering? And it's your decision. It's a decision. Right? So you receive the message, you let go of what it is that you think that you have to do or not have to do, and make a decision for you. So that's relationship. How about a job? Your boss says you have to do this and you're a knucklehead. You have a choice. You receive what he says, of course, right? And then you decide if you want to put up with that or not. And if you do, then you let go of any bitterness, any regret, any sort of conflict that you have at all. Right? So the list goes on and on and on. And it is freaking incredible when you think about it, that every single situation can be broken down into those three things. I've never heard this from anybody, by the way. This came upon myself when I was thinking about what does an action require from every single person in every single situation I've been in. I have three things that I need to do, and that's it. Receive the information, whatever's out there. Hey, Olga, how are you? Receive the information, whatever's out there. Receive what's coming to me. Decide what I want to do with it. Keep it, let it go, move on or don't move on. And then, decide what I want to do with it and then let it go, right? Let go of things that don't serve you. Let go of the things that aren't in your power. I mean, does that make life easy? Receive, decide, let go. Everything's a decision. We talked about that last week, right? Everything's a decision. Everything in life. It's just a decision. That's it, right? You want to train? Then go train. It's a decision. Either you do or you don't. There is nothing in between. There's nothing in between. So you get up and you receive a thought. I don't feel like training today. You have a decision. So you receive the thought. Now you have a decision. Do you want to listen to that thought and be someone who isn't happy about their progress? Or do you want to make a decision to go train anyway? And then you let go of what? Being tired, not wanting to do it, and you move forward. Every situation that I can think of in the entire universe, in my experience, has to do with those three things and those three things only. So if I know that, I can receive, decide, and let go, and that they're my 3 most powerful weapons that I have to my, at my disposal for life, man, I'm going to use them. And that's what happened yesterday. So happy with my progress. I'm sure you are. And that's happened yesterday. I get to the Budapest airport, and it was like 3:30 in the morning. I got my COVID test, negative, of course, or I wouldn't be here in Dallas or in Houston. And I go and I'm like, hey, there's nothing to do here. So I go upstairs, and there's a restaurant there. So I get it into a restaurant. I don't know what I got. Oh, a salad. I got a salad at 3:30 in the morning. Hey, Jose, Roberto, I'm in your backyard, brother, in Houston. Houston. And I ended up sitting down with 2 Serbians and had this amazing conversation. And the one said, I had a dream last night that I was going to meet a soldier on my journey. And I can't believe you're a soldier. So it was it blew me away, right? Then I get on a plane and I fly from Budapest to Munich. And I'm in Munich and I'm sitting there, and a pilot, an Indian pilot, walks up. This Indian person walks up. I didn't know she was a pilot. And I start chatting with her and have this amazing conversation, just incredible, just an incredible conversation with this woman who's an Indian pilot against all odds, and all this kind of stuff, and her family and whatever. It was just a really, really cool conversation, man. And then I get to then I get on a plane in Newark. Was that in Newark? No, that was in Munich. And then I fly to Newark, Newark, New Jersey. And in Newark, I ran into a family, right? So a man, a woman, and a child. And just had this crazy conversation. And I helped them with their kid a little bit. And the things that Dale Vincent Hancock taught me, the child confidence coach. Oh, you were just there last week, huh? And I helped. It was such an incredible journey. And then I got on the plane to go to Houston. I got to Houston. The entire airport was jammed. You couldn't get in, you couldn't get out. So everyone's standing. I stood there for 2 hours waiting for a taxi. There was no taxi, no shuttles, no Ubers, no nothing. So I sat there for 2.5 hours, but I started talking to a man and a woman, right? And it turns out his brother was born in Germany while his father was in the army, which was the same time that I was in the army. And it was just wow. And this whole journey that I was on was an 18-hour journey. I met 2 Serbians, an Indian, a family, and a couple. And I had great conversations. And that can only be because I received the vibe, the frequency of them out there coming to me. And then I decided what I'm going to do with that frequency. Do I ignore my intuition and say, well, I want to talk to these people? Or do I decide to engage in them? And then I let go of any fear, any embarrassment, what are they going to think? Or how are they going to think of me? No, right? And I'll tell you what, every single one of them had the same comment about me. It's wow, it's we've known you forever. And that's because you're at a frequency where people are directly connected to you. When you're not looking for a specific outcome, when you're not worried about how they're going to think or what they're going to say, or let me think I'm trying to pick them up, or like that Indian pilot, I'm trying to be picking them up or whatever, right? I don't care about any of that stuff. My intentions are pure, coming from a place of integrity, from my moral values and my core values. Then I got nothing to worry about, right? Got to brief the mission now. It's good. It's in God's hands. There you go. Right? So 3 things in life. You receive what's out there. You decide what to do with it, and you let go of everything else. Wow. If that doesn't make life simple, I don't know what does. With that, hey, Brett, man, we have known you forever. Brett, geez, I think I've known him since I was, how old was I, Brett? 6 or 8 or something like that? I don't even remember. 6 or 8 years old. Man, long time. So yeah, greetings from Houston. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, remember, it's all about quality of life. See you tomorrow.